Alright guys, so there's a lot going on in the game and there's a lot going on in this account now because it's time for me to change how I play the game. Listen up, click on the link in the description right now and get a free legendary Karato and 4 amazing epics as you level up. And here are the steps you guys need to follow to be able to get this. Step 1, log out of Player in Play on PC. If you never had Raid installed on your mobile phone before, the link will work in there too. Step number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step number 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step number 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champion. And here you go. You find Karato here, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. This is an amazing account starting raid, so click on my link on the description below and follow these steps. What's up guys, this is your boy Rusian with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we are in the main account today. And as I said, a lot of things are changing and I have to change with the times. I'm kind of a dinosaur. I don't like to stop doing things how I'm doing, but for us to better the account, for us to hit harder and everything, we need to make those changes. And the first thing I am doing is I am leaving my clan, Clan Badass. Look, I've been in this clan for years. A lot of changes, a lot of people left. We are not winning a lot of things we should be winning at this point. We lost some of the main hitters, so it is time for me to move on. I did spend the last couple of days talking to some other clans and they decided to invite me. So let us come in here and do that thing. By the way, if you guys, anybody from this clan is here, I really appreciate everything the clan done, but as you guys see, some people just don't play the game anymore. So all right, leave clan. So now let's go to the clan I actually spoke to. Look, I had a lot of offers, but to be honest, I have to go to the first clan that approached me and that I had a decent discussion with then, and it gains and games. All right, level 12, believe that should be it. Yes, bingo hazard. All right, so not too bad. We'll help those guys open this part. I already purchased, so I purchased from the other clan. Hopefully we can move on that pretty quick. Now this is fairly a new clan, you know, they're moving pretty quick for the age of the clan. All right, so next thing going on, we have Hero's Path right now. Okay, so where's Hero's Path? Should be on events. There you go. Now let's be very honest. I do have to upgrade my champions, but I am not summoning anything. And I'll be honest, this is not the worst Hero's Path because you get 5-star Queen of Hearts or Knave of Hearts by completing some of it. You don't actually need to complete everything, and you do not need keys to be able to open the 5-star soul. But I think it's great. You do need the keys to get a couple of extra things, including avatars, the relics. Those relics are really good, but if you can't afford, don't need to go for them. Okay, eventually you may be able to get something similar with the time, so I'm not too concerned. I'm more really concerned about coming down. Now, how am I going to come down? I'm probably going for the Queen of Hearts if I can without spending more than I should. Okay, now how we get points, let's take a look. So leveling up and ranking up champions, you get 18 points per level, which is not too bad, and you get 675 if you upgrade to rank 6, 225 to rank 5, etc. Summoning shards is a little bit better. You get 3 points from mystery, what I think is fair. A lot of times I say less. 300 for an ancient shard, 750 for void, 1800 for primals, and 4500 for sacred. So the points, I would say they're not too bad, but you do need 75,250 points to get a 5-star soul. What is a lot? Just keep in mind, it is a lot. The only thing that may or may not allow me to get there is because I am working on rebuilding my champions. And as I showed you guys before, I have so many champions. They're level 50 and I need to rank them up to level 60. Also, I have some that are not even there that I want to build them up. I have a lot of champions. Now, Ultimate Death Knight, probably gonna go to faction champions, but it is worth for me to put at least 23 levels on him, just get the points. Same thing with Sir Nicholas, he's a dupe. Get some more points on some of those champions, build up some of them, including Vitreous. I just have a lot of champions I have to build. I don't know, maybe it would be the case to even get a second Thor for Hydra. So I have a lot of champions that I can work on, and I need to work on food for those same champions, right, to get them to level 60. So in the most now, that new clan, it is interesting for me to start hitting harder. For one of the reasons is, if you guys looking here, I cannot get all the way to those because, well, I haven't fought yet with this clan, so I have to build myself up. What is not an issue, I just need to, well, get there, right? So it's still time waiting. But that's the thing, my clan was just not there. They're getting last place every time, so I had zero interest to spend a lot of resources to get a lot of damage when I was the only one doing it. So yeah, no, that's fine. So here's paths here, big change in the account, rebuilding everything. It's a major deal. So we also have a 25% boost, and I am not going for any of them, just letting you guys know. Not bad champions in here. Pretty much I have the full deck going on. We also have Losan that I believe I have already. Pretty good champion. Has Taunt. It's a faction champion. You also have Vulcanus. Vulcanus would be probably the best choice, someone I would want to go. But the problem is we have over 800 champions in the game right now, what it means the chance for me to actually get him even in the 25x, unless I have hundreds of shards to open, it's not a thing. I don't feel. Unless I have hundreds of shards, the chances are very small for me to gain. Epics, no interest, would be really good on the free to play, but not so much in here. When we go void shards, then you have some good choice. You have the queen, you have Necret, who's actually on my clan boss team. Not for long, but pretty good champion. And you have Chalco, the blind. What I actually would love to get him, he got in the day one, attacks 2 times. Each hit will ignore 10% of the target's defense. We ignore an additional 5% defense for each debuff on the target. Also steals 10% of the target's turn meter, has a 50% chance of repeating the attack against another target, except the initial target, who is under 2 or more debuffs, occur once per attack. So like the A1 alone can hit pretty good. On the A2, Inducer of Panic, attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit places a block passive skills debuff and a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. The second hit applies the buff spread effect, taking all debuffs from the target and placing them in all enemies. The debuff spread effect will work even if the initial target is killed. Grants an extra turn if the attack kills an enemy. Then on the A3, you have Unrelenting Violence. Attacks all enemies before attacking, place a 50% increased accuracy buff on this champion for 2 turns. Decrease the duration of all enemy buffs for 2 turns, and place a 30% decreased speed debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Solid champion, and you have the passive. This champion is immune to stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, and petrification debuffs. So one of the things, like, I feel he's great in the most arena, for example, if you go against people like Armand's, Argot, because he's just immune, so he still has his attack. And whenever an enemy attempts to place one of these debuffs on this champion, instantly activates Inducer of Panic skill against that enemy. Doesn't set the Inducer of Panic skill on cooldown. Increase damage dealt by 5% of each debuff placed by this champion or an ally. The damage increase resets each time a skill is used on this champion. It stacks up to 50%. So insane. Plus he has accuracy auto for 70 points. So yeah, I would be interested, but again, it's a void. Rarely people gonna have those many voids to open. I will say, if I was actually focusing in a champion to go for in here, it probably would be Dawncaller. Dawncaller, she's been massive on the free to play. I would love to build her, but I don't have her in the main account because I got the fusion. So because I got the fusion, I used all my pieces. But it's a champion that eventually, just by pulling, I know I'm gonna be able to get. So it is interesting, but not interesting enough for me to use my resources. Because soon enough, as you guys know, we're gonna be having another fusion coming up. I would say a week or so, maybe 2. I doubt even that. So yeah, no, I'm gonna sit this one out. But if I can get the 5-star soul just by leveling my champions and working on them, I'll go for it. If I'm not far enough and I need to do a couple of pulls, I may do it, but that's a different story. I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there. All right, and I also have some news. So this video took a while. I apologize to my editor for that, but so I had a lot to work yesterday, and one of the things is what's behind that green screen right now. So one of the things I'm gonna be doing is I will be probably trying to review within the next video or 2 for you guys what's behind here. That's usually my setup for interviews and everything that I do for documentaries, or you know, if I need to talk to someone on Zoom, and it's pretty cool. So I had to make some changes, but yeah, it's right behind here. I would love to show you guys, so probably the next couple of videos I just need to organize how I'm gonna record. It's gonna be a little different, maybe using a different camera as well. So yeah, pretty excited. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, or you guys think I should keep the green screen the way it is. Really, yeah, I appreciate, like I said, I always appreciate what you guys have to say, what your guys' opinions, how you like, what you don't like, and yeah, that helps the channel a lot. Guys, I really appreciate every single one of you, as always. I'll see you in the game.